to stop this world from spinning. Like Superman, you were the only one to find the strength in all that I was dealing with this life, like kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall to thee, will you be there when I wait to save me? A superhero in your sleep. A superhero in your sleep. You called my soul when I was falling. You moved the clouds to stop me from hitting the ground. In every goal there was a meaning, for this love ain't kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall to thee, will you be there when I wait to save me? A superhero in your sleep. A superhero in your sleep. Oh, 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 and when I fall to thee, will you be there when I wait to save me? They said, don't fall, don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. They said, be meek, look beneath the bed before you go to sleep. Keep on, I shine. You'll surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. Just start again. Won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Tell me what we're doing. I'm so about to change this evolution. Both to shake the ground, you feel it moving with the revolution. Getting stronger every day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Outlaw Dirt Series. We are here for week 3 of the 358s and big blocks. We're here at Limaland. As you can tell, there's a couple guys on the racetrack getting it broken in really good. Couple new guys, new guys here. It looks like we got 10 people here tonight, which I do like a lot. So thank you for the new guys who showed up to take your time to come out here and race with us here tonight. So just for some of the people that don't know, I am not one of your best streamers, if you want to say I don't stream. Very, very good. As of right now, I don't have game audio on, of course. I just want to talk real quick as I am getting up the channel. So give me a second because I see one of my overlays is not coming on again. That's one thing I keep not for, that's one of the things I keep forgetting. So there we go. Now it should be working. It's popping up on my end. Should be popping up on your end here pretty soon. Just give it a second. There we go. Now it's on your end. So let's get into our thing real quick. Let's go check out some of the new drivers we got here tonight. Here's one of them. You got Gavin, one of our new drivers. Braden Burnett checking out a big block here tonight in the number 7 car. Tyler Bowman as well here in the 79 always. I can tell that it's a little bit quiet. I'll do that. Luke Bishop in the house as well in the 22 machine. Michael Farmer coming back in the 98 machine. Here we go. We got Tyler here. Braden. We got a new driver, Robert. He just joined. I just saw that. So he's not on the racetrack right now. Going through, I mean, right now it's looking like 9 people here tonight. So only 9 guys here tonight. Ain't gonna complain. Try getting a good camera angle for you guys for tonight. It's just a little bit tough to see. I mean, ain't nobody really side by side racing, and it's just tough to, just try to get a good camera angle for you guys. But this is how we roll. 14 minutes and 35 seconds left of practice here tonight at Lima. So the track's going to be all nice and juiced up for these guys here tonight. So far, sitting on top will be, I want to say Gavin, but is it Gavin? I'm not too sure. I don't want to say his name wrong and get fucking yelled at again. I see Brandon Geiswhite in there. Brandon, I don't even see you. Oh, no, Brandon's on the top. Sorry. I'm just real. I am so dumb. Brandon Geiswhite on the top. You're not even on the track, buddy. You need to get out in there. Brady Burnett sitting second. Like I said, I want to say Gavin. I know I'm going to say his name wrong all the time. Tyler Bowman sitting 4th right now. Luke Bishop sitting 5th overall. Sean Grimes in the 74 machine. Welcome, 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 guys. If you guys are new to the channel, please leave a like and subscribe to it. So it'll help me out and help the Discord out as well. So it looks like Robert's coming out in the pink machine, number 11. Coming out for practice now. Like I said, a lot of new guys here tonight, so I love to see it. Everyone's out on the racetrack trying to break it in. Let me know what you guys think about camera angles. Right now, this is TV3 on the 11 car. Like I said, it's like the only one I can find that can show some really close racing with guys, as you just saw Tyler Bowman and Sean Grimes right here. I think Tyler is broken a little bit. As you can tell, he's a little bit tight, getting in the wall a couple times there still. I don't think I turned on my audio. I am so dumb if I didn't. Of course I don't turn on my audio, and I was just talking about it. But right now, everyone's still on the track trying to break it in. Tyler's still out there. Robert out there practicing. Right now he's sitting 10th quick with 13:05, 1.5. So right now, everybody's sitting where they're at. Brandon Geisler coming back out in 18. Gas Monkey, if you want to say. Be a good points night for him. So, drivers out of the week right now. No Jamie Massey here tonight. Blake Murray is out of points, done for the season, so second place will be dropped from him, and the guys moving up from second will be, I want to say Brandon and Tyler Bowman. So let me get that pulled up and get you your top 3 in points real quick. So, right now, points update for 358s and Big Blocks. First place sitting with a 1,340. Well, 1,300 right now would be Jamie. Guy in second, Brandon Geisler, 1,040 points right now. And guy in third would be Tyler Bowman with 985. Scott Remy not here as well. Mr. Dean Reynolds also in your top 5 not here. Mike Brewer not here. Samuel Bachman not here. Devin Howard not here. Lane Phelps hasn't seen him in a while. He's not here today as well. Mike Farmer's sitting 10th right now. So that's your top 10 right now, guys. So that'll be your top 10 for tonight. Right now, Brandon on top with a 12.339. His last lap was a 12.872. Braden Burnett, second quick with a 12.360, so not too far apart. Tyler Bowman, he's got some climbing to do in that 79 machine if he wants to go. And the 22 just got him at the last second. I mean, there's a couple new guys I like to see here. I love seeing new people come here in Outlaw Dirt Series, test it out. A couple of Woo drivers, if I want to say. So welcome to the iRacing side. And I hope you guys do enjoy Outlaw Dirt Series for the first time. But right now, guys, still breaking the track at 8 minutes and 35 seconds left. I don't think we're waiting on everybody. Track, I don't think has broken just yet. So we'll check on board right here as we're on board with the third place, number 25, Gavin. I want to say his name right. I'm gonna push Sean in just before I get yelled at. I just want to get the name right. Hey, Sean. Hey, the number 25, is that Gavin or Graven? Or Grayen? Something. I'm trying to get his first name right. I want to say Gavin, but I know it's not how to spell Gavin. Is it Gavin? Okay. Okay, I'm not dumb. Oh, where the hell did he go? He just disappeared. Oh, we got a new Discord. Okay. So we'll hop on Tyler Bowman as he's on the racetrack still. Tyler Bowman out on the racetrack to 79 machine. Looking at the racetrack, still pretty tacky. I mean, I want to say it's probably going to slick up here pretty soon. I'm not too sure. I hope it does. You can tell right there going into one, it's definitely going to be tricky. You just got to think with some of these guys, maybe they came in with a 358. Some of them didn't. I want to say Braden. I want to say he did. Just the way he's driving it. And a little bit of contact there. Ooh.
Does that make you feel better?
Not too sure what's going on there. So like I said, this is Tyler Bowman on board with Tyler. Still out on the racetrack trying to break it in. Gavin out on the racetrack as well, running the top. I want to say he's running Premier big block sets. But Brandon, he's just sitting there, man. I think tonight might be his night, as he might come up to the top. I want to say that's my guess. Pick for tonight. So if you guys don't like it, this is how it is. But guys are getting ready to rock and roll. But 5 minutes remaining. All right, guys, we got 5 minutes remaining. Make sure you guys get your sets out and get ready to rock and roll for tonight. 5 minutes remaining left to practice. Definitely not expected this track to stay this tacky, but we're going to use the whole 5 minutes left of this. So if you guys need to go use the restroom, do it now before we get into qualifying and our heats. Let's see. Kyle Hardy's here. Let's see if he's on the racetrack. He's popping in and out. There he is. Mr. Kyle Hardy. And he gone. Alright, so Kyle Hardy disappears like normal. Every time I get on him. Tyler Bowman's still on the racetrack. Is Brandon out there? No. Gavin's still out there, though. But I will let you guys know here before we do take off into qualifying. So with our upcoming event, guys, we have an upcoming event tomorrow that'll be live streamed. If you guys do follow us on Facebook, the live stream will be on there as well. It's a 358, just minus 5% of its power, the Sportsman Showdown event tomorrow. About 350 plus into the pot so far. Only got 12 drivers, a full field payout. So if anyone's watching this and they want to get into it, they better get checked in, because tell you what, if you don't get checked in for $350 in that pot, you guys are not true race fans. It's only $10 to enter. Full field gets paid. You're gonna make the A no matter what. So if you're watching this, follow us on Facebook, message us on Facebook, or if you have us on Discord, do that as well. But right now, guys, still out on the racetrack. Like I said, 358 and big blocks here at Limaland for ODS. But I got 2:30 left. I'm gonna take a little break and just leave us on scenic camera roll for a little bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go into qualifying. We are getting ready to rock and roll. 1 second left on the clock, and as you can tell, it has expired. All right, guys, time expired. Time to uh, light them up for qualifying. 3 minutes. Don't wait for anybody. Go out for your 2 laps. Good luck. So let's get your qualifying bar up here real quick. 2 laps of quali. So we're gonna see what everybody can do. We had a latecomer show up. I'm not too sure. Michael Fay, I want to say his name right. Not seen him. Might be watching. But right now, let's hop on board Brandon Geisweit. Geisweit coming out to the racetrack right now, as he was your overall fast in hot laps slash practice. So here we go. First lap in for Brandon Geisweit. Green flag waving, going into 1 and 2 this time by Brandon Geisweit coming into 3 and 4, looking pretty good, running middle. Michael Farmer sitting quick time with the 13.130, but Brandon coming to line with the 13.036, so Brandon will take first, but no, Kyle Hardy comes to steal the show with the 12.987. That's a set. Our newcomer, Braden, comes in and steals the show. First overall in qualifying with the 12.916. That put Kyle Hardy second with a 12.986. Tyler Bowman goes up to fourth quick with a 13.096. Luke Bishop climbs to the top of the charts with a 12.802. Right now, Robert onto the track, so is Gavin. Gavin ripping the lip in the 25 machine. First lap in, ain't gonna count, I believe. No lap for Gavin as he tapped the wall. Last lap in for Gavin here. Let's see what he can do in the 25 machine. Brown's 3 and 4 on the top, looking pretty quick. Where does it put him? With 13.220, sitting 7th quick right now. That was his second lap. This might be his last one, I want to say, maybe. Does he improve? 12.954 goes 3rd quick. Yes, he does. Braden Burnett out on the racetrack right now, too. Braden first lap, 12.628. Fast overall, 12.629. Second lap coming around. Slower, a 12.630 by second. So that will round out your qualifying here tonight. Just checking the qual results right here. On your results here, you got Braden Burnett on the top with the 12.629. Luke Bishop second with a 12.802. Braden sitting third with a 12.916. Gavin a 12.954, and Mr. Kyle Hardy sitting fifth with a 12.986. Sean Grimes will not be racing because he does not do any of this. But 8 seconds left, getting ready to go into our heat race. So let me get that ready to rock and roll for you guys. Heat race number 1 lines up like this, ladies and gentlemen. Starting on your inside will be Braden Burnett. On the outside of him will be Brandon. Starting on the inside, row number 2 will be Kyle Hardy. And outside of him will be Brandon Geiswhite. Inside row number 3 will be Michael Farmer and Sean Grimes. Tagging the end of the field, like I said, will be a DQ, which he has not DQ'd himself yet, so he will be DQ'd like always. Even though he gridded. He might be racing, so who knows? Might be something interesting. Nope, and as I say that, he disappears. So I'm still trying to figure out a good camera angle for you guys. You just gotta work with me here for a while. Alright, boys, maintain your pace, 35, 40 miles per hour. Leader has a choice to take off out of 4. Good luck, boys. Winner of each heat will get their interview. So if you win your heat, head to the waiting room. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First heat race on the racetrack. Braden Burnett on the top of this right now. And we are green flag racing here at Limaland. Braden Burnett off to a great start. Brandon in the 717 up to second. Kyle Hardy making it interesting, working inside. Don't count out Brandon Geiswhite. Brandon Geiswhite working outside. 3 wide for second, kinda. Kyle Hardy trying everything to take that second place position away as he gets a little bit too tight. Goes down Michael Farmer into the wall. That'll put him right back to where he started. Kyle Hardy falls back to 4th, so Brandon Geiswhite trying to make the top work here tonight at Lima. Brandon Geiswhite looking pretty good, trying to get around Brandon there for second. Braden Burnett up front leading this race, looking pretty good. Brandon Geiswhite trying everything he's got in the 18 machine to get around the 717. 717 not giving it up easy for him as he comes up the racetrack. A little bit of contact there, not too much. Braden and Brandon going at it hard for P2 as we're coming to 5 to go, halfway through heat race number 1. Brandon Geiswhite, Gas Monkey trying to get around him, being patient. Brandon tries to hug the middle. Right now he is faster than the guy in second. Looking pretty good for Gas Monkey, but Brandon is holding his line pretty solid in the middle. That top has not come in yet for Gas Monkey, so hopefully we have a top here tonight for these guys when we use our 5-minute warm-up as well. But right now, Braden Burnett double sticks up in the air, leading this race by almost a second, I want to say, on these guys. looking pretty good, staying solid on the bottom. Not too sure what he's running. I want to say he's running a big block for how it's running here tonight. But Brandon Geiswhite looking pretty good. White flag out, waving this time by. 1 to go for heat race number 1. Round 3 and 4. Braden Burnett looking good. Winner of heat race number 1 will go to Braden Burnett. Second, Braden. Third, Gas Monkey. Fourth, Kyle Hardy. And tagging the end of the field will be Michael Farmer. Show the results on that for you guys. There's your heat race number 1. Heat race number 2 lines up just like this for you guys. Starting on the inside, row number 1 will be Luke Bishop. Starting on the outside of him will be Gavin. Inside row number 3 will be Robert. And starting on the outside of row number 2 will be Tyler Bowman. And tagging the end of the field will be Tyler. That will be the whole field here tonight. So Luke Bishop looking to start this. So this is going to be an interesting heat race, I want to say. I don't know if it just keeps resetting my camera angle, so if you see my thing keep coming up, I am so sorry about that. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Good luck, guys.
10 laps of distance for heat race number 2. Can Tyler Bowman get around Robert, Gavin, and Luke for maybe a heat race win? This is what he would need for a good start and for the points for second place over Brandon Geiswhite. As we only got one more race after this. So next Tuesday is the last race for the 358 in big blocks. But here we go. Luke Bishop looking to take a green flag coming out of 4. We are green flag racing here in Limaland for heat racing flag. Luke on the bottom, Gavin hugging the very bottom as well in the Premier car. Robert and Tyler Bowman get a little bit of contact. Robert into the wall. Robert might have some damage there. I'm not too sure. Tyler Bowman and Tyler going at it hard now for P3. His 73 of Tyler. Look on the inside of Tyler Bowman. Tyler Bowman on the inside in the middle of the racetrack. Luke Bishop and Gavin switch positions. Luke Bishop sitting second, Gavin first right now in the Premier car. Luke Bishop disappears for a second, goes down low, almost contact there with Gavin. Gavin disappears as well. Tyler Bowman trying to fight real hard for that third position to get back up to the top. Tyler Bowman staying in that number 3 position. That'll be a good start for him in the heat race. Or, sorry, not in the heat race, in the feature. But here we go. Battle for the lead between Gavin and Luke. Gavin and Luke going back at it side by side. 5 to go, halfway through heat race number 2. Gavin side by side with Luke. Does he have it at the line? No, he doesn't. Luke has it now. Gavin takes it right back down the backstretch. Gavin down low in 3 and 4. Luke on top. This will top have the momentum right now for Luke. Gavin has the lead, still at the line. Gavin looking pretty good. Luke still second. Luke not giving up on the top as we're coming to 3 to go this time by for heat race number 2. As these two are going at it, Tyler Bowman slowly creeping up on them, but they're side by side once again. Luke Bishop on the inside of Gavin. Luke throws it in there for a slider. Gavin cut down slider. Here we go. Gavin has first place once again in heat race number 2. Luke Bishop at the cut down line going down the backstretch. He's got to run. Looking on the inside, throws it in there. Contact with Gavin. Luke gets a warning from Sean there. And the 11 car parked on top, and now he's going to be done as he parks it as the white flag's out. Does Luke has anything left for Gavin? No, he doesn't. Gavin would take heat race number 1 over Luke Bishop, Tyler Bowman, and Tyler and Robert. What a race that was. So check out your results here. Here is your results. Gavin, of course, first. Luke Bishop second. Tyler Bowman third. Tyler fourth. And Robert in that 5th position. So, 5 minutes on the clock for your warm-up. Yep, so 5 minutes on this warm-up. I'm going to do your quick interview. Heat race winners. So let me bring up your heat race number 1, Braden Burnett. So give me a second on that, guys, as I try to get this toggled on real quick. So let's bring up Braden Burnett. Hey, Braden, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Hey, man. You looked pretty good out there in heat race number 1. Take us back how you felt and where you predict for this 40-lap A main.
I really don't know what to for. I think I'm probably the only one that's in a 358. I don't know. I kind of gambled on that a little bit, I guess. So everybody else is in big blocks. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty sure it's going to move up the racetrack. So I don't know. I'm going to tighten up a little bit, change the gear. Hopefully I can stay up front.
Now, you just said you're running a 358. That kind of shocks me because I don't think anybody else that I know is running a 358 here. Do you think you kind of want the track to slicken up for you a little bit before you get into the A main?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like they should have been able to hang with me in that heat race. So I don't know. Maybe I may have been just they may have been just holding back. I don't know. So may go backwards here. Who knows? I'm just gonna try not to change guns. Change
Well,
the gears. I can have a little more wheel spin maybe. So
well, Braden, I wish you the best of luck, and hopefully we talk to you at the end of this race.
yep. Thanks.
All right, that was Braden Burnett, your heat race number 1 winner. Let's bring up Gavin, heat race number 2. Hey, Gavin, you got a copy? I don't know if you have push to talk on. You have to turn on push to talk to be in here. I'll work on that tomorrow because I am not having that issue for the rest of the week. So when you go to push to talk, you want to go through your settings on Discord, go to voice and audio, and there's a thing you hit push to talk, and there should be a thing that you can set a keybind to. If not, we'll go up to driver's meeting and make it real quick for you. Here, we'll do that real quick. All right, Gavin, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
All right, so let's not worry about that. We'll have that fixed before we get to the end of the night.
Alrighty.
Take us back, Gavin, how the heat race number 2 went, and what you predict for this 40-lap A main here tonight.
It went pretty good. Got a good start there, and we just kind of ran side by side for a little bit, rubbed a little bit. It's a pretty good race in the heat. But 40-lap feature, I'm just gonna try to keep my nose clean and keep my tires under me. I don't know how slick the track's gonna get, so I'm just gonna kind of keep my tires under me and hope for a good finish.
Well, Gavin, I wish you best of luck, and hopefully we talk to you again at the end of the night here tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Gavin, your heat race number 2 winner. And that will get us ready for our tonight's A main. So let's get dialed in for our A main here tonight. Right now, Luke Bishop sitting on the top in the 22, working the racetrack. So, all right, boys, you got a minute and 15 seconds left of warm up. Try to break the track in the best we can. A couple people on the top, a couple people on the bottom. So let's try to break it in even as we can, boys. So right now, cars are on the track, breaking it in. This is going to be interesting because, like I said, Tyler Bowman and Brandon Geiswhite battling for that second place in points right now, and Brandon has the inside row in the start of the 40-lap A main. So I'm just surprised for Braden Burnett to run a 358. So Braden Burnett is going to surprise us all here tonight. But 25 seconds left on the clock. Everyone seems to be running the top of the racetrack right now. Check out Kyle Hardy. Kyle Hardy, one of your big block drivers for Excel Sim Sports, looking pretty good in the 35 machine. And as I say that, time rounds out. All right, boys, make sure you guys got enough laps for 40 laps. Let's have a good A main here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get your AIM main starting lineup. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Starting on the inside, row number 1 would be Braden Burnett. Starting on the outside of him would be Gavin. Inside row number 2 would be Braden.
Alright, guys.
Kupenhaver. I'm not trying to say your name wrong, dude. I'm not good with names, so I'll get that figured out. Don't worry. Even with Gavin, a couple other people, like I said, new people in here. On the outside of him would be Luke
Brendan,
Bishop.
do,
Inside row number 3 would be
Gallo.
Brandon Geisweit and Tyler Bowman on the outside of him. Inside row number 4 would be Kyle Hardy and Tyler Eldert, I want to say. And starting inside row number 5 would be Michael Farmer and Robert Eversole. So here we go, ladies and gents. This should be an interesting A main here tonight. 40 laps of distance.
As they're coming to 1 degree, we will extend the caution for you. Good luck tonight. Also, remember, winner does get the entry into the Sportsman Showdown. But if you're already entered into the Sportsman Showdown, then it was up to the guy second. So. Good luck to everyone tonight.
So tonight's winner will get an entry fee or a free entry into tomorrow's race. So right now you got a couple guys battling for that spot. You got Braden, Gavin, Brandon, and Luke Bishop. I mean, there's a lot of guys in here that would love to get in there. And it looks like Robert. Let me see what happened to Robert. Not too sure. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. About to go back to green flag racing. And we are green here at Limaland for 40 laps. Braden Burnett on the top, Gavin on low. Gavin coming down up the racetrack. Braden Burnett in the 358 running the top of the racetrack against these big blocks. And caution is out. Let's check it out and let it been involved with Mr. Kyle Hardy. Looks like Kyle right there dives down low, way too low, hits a tire, and he just tried to not push up the track, got into Farmer, and got sent up into the 73 right there of, I want to say Tyler. Yeah, Tyler. So, not a good start. So, cars getting into the tires already on the start. So, single file restart, it looks like. So Robert saying it's first, but
No, you're good. He got you well. Alright, you guys just right there, just lined up, start marking file. Yeah, I need a flag there.
so here we go, back to green flag racing here tonight. Braden Burnett looking good. Gavin down low, hits tire again. Gavin trying to take him to first place on the first turn. Braden on the inside, but here comes Luke Bishop in the 22 machine. Luke Bishop running outside of the cars. Luke in the 22 machine making moves on the top. Gavin in the middle, Braden in the third. Falls back, Luke Bishop takes third. Luke Bishop looking for P2 as well. Luke Bishop has found something on the top of this racetrack, ladies and gentlemen. My timing screen is so delayed right now, I need to get it fixed. There we go. Luke Bishop making moves as he is in third right now. He's looking pretty good. Braden Burnett in the 358 moving. He is smoking these guys. I want to say Luke Bishop is also running a 358 as well against these big block drivers. Brandon Geisweit up to fourth. I don't know where Tyler Bowman is sitting sixth, so Tyler Bowman needs to get up there if he wants at least to have a battle for seconds and points. Tyler Bowman and Michael Farmer going at it for sixth place as these guys are nose to tail on the top of the racetrack here tonight. Robert and Tyler getting a little bit of contact there towards the back for eighth. Robert in the wall. Kyle Hardy just trying to take his time to get around him. He's just got nowhere to go for him. But right now, Luke Bishop has caught up to your leader, Brandon Burnett. Braden looking pretty good in the number 7 car. but don't count out Luke Bishop. Luke Bishop in the 22 making some moves, almost hit him right there. Side by side for the lead. Luke Bishop does not have it. Luke side by side with Braden Slider for P1. Luke has it so far. Braden Burnett going at it hard with him now. Luke Bishop straight to the top. Luke Bishop on the top of the racetrack looking pretty good. Luke Bishop has the lead in tonight's 40 lap A main. Gavin went straight to the top in the 25 machine, but don't count out Gas Monkey. And as I say that, we got a caution. It looks like to be Tyler Aldward. I want to say your name. I'm so sorry if I say it wrong. But here we go. There's Tyler and there's Robert right there. See that Robert's also in the pit. Let's see. Tyler. Oh, contact there between Cal Hardy and Robert. 3 wide. Did Robert come up into him? Yeah, Robert came up into Tyler. Tyler just climbed the fence there and just goes for a wild ride. Luckily, it's just mild, ain't too big. But Robert in the pit, so is the other guys. Kyle Hardy coming back out. So, guys, you got to let us know when we're going to win the green. Since it's a short track, please keep up with the pace truck as well. We are 1 to green. How much time you guys got in the pits? All right, no comment. So here we go. Back to green. I don't know what's going on. That's going to be a callback. I believe if that is going to stand, I would not have let that happen. Braden Burnett was not ready on that. But Robert and Tyler out of this race right now. Tyler Bowman went straight to the back as he was on the outside, got screwed on that restart. But that puts Gavin in second, Braden Burnett third, Brandon Geisway, Gas Monkey in fourth. So Luke Bishop pretty much with a great start to this race, moving his way up to the front of this race as well. Brandon Geisway making some moves in the middle, trying to find his line, trying to get comfortable. With 26 laps here to go tonight. Only 2 cautions so far. Luke Bishop to the top of this racetrack, just cruising. Braden Burnett tried to look on the inside of Gavin there, but did not get him. He's going to go straight back up to the racetrack where Luke is running. Gavin running down Luke Bishop now. Gavin's got something cooked up in the 25 machine from Premier. Looking pretty good. Brandon Geisway also making some moves on Braden Burnett. Gas Monkey in the 18 machine trying to get around Braden Burnett. Gas Monkey looking for a run down the backstretch. He's going to stay top of 3 and 4. Gavin all over Luke Bishop as well. Gavin hugging the middle of the racetrack. They're side by side down the backstretch. Luke with the run down the backstretch. Goes to the top 3, 4 like he's been doing. Looking pretty good. Tyler Bowman sitting 6th right now, battling for 5th. As we got Brandon Geisway battling for P3 now. Geisway, Gas Monkey on the inside of Braden Burnett, and he's going to take 3rd here on a slider. Does he clear him? Yes, he does, but Braden Burnett also the crossover move. Brandon has it right at the line. Gas Monkey holding his line pretty well. Braden Burnett trying to keep his 3rd place finish here tonight, but don't count out Gavin. Gavin all over your leader as well, but Gas Monkey just throwing slider after slider on Brandon Burnett. Braden Burnett just trying to hold his line as we're 6:18 to go here tonight at Limaland. Luke Bishop leading this race so far. Gavin trying everything he's got in the 25 machine. Brandon Geisway and Braden Burnett going hard for P3 right now. Don't count out Tyler Bowman. This is what you want to see for Tyler Bowman. Tyler Bowman wants these two to battle side by side and waste a lot of time. Braden Burnett gets a run. Brandon into the wall, side by side, a little bit of contact made, I believe. Brandon Burnett still side by side with Brandon. Brandon holding his live pretty good. Maybe the 358 was not the right choice as the track's slicking up here tonight. But like I said, I'm not too sure what Luke is running because Luke is on a roll in that 22 machine. But Geist White, Gas Monkey looking pretty good in that top 3 right now in the 18 machine. Gavin holding off at P2 right now, trying everything to get back up to Luke Bishop. 12 to go this time by. 3 guys out of the race. Brandon has crashed. Not sure what happened. Kyle Hardy and Michael Farmer going at it for P3 now. Brandon Geiswhite still up there trying to hunt down Gavin there. But Tyler Bowman not giving up as well as he's just pushing that 79 machine like crazy. So maybe my thing just crashed. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Of course it did. So give me a second, guys. It's going to do this again on me. So I am so sorry. This better fix it all. Always when we get down to the last couple laps, it does this. So give me a second. I'll bring it back up. But right now we're on board with Tyler Bowman. Tyler Bowman still up front with 7 to go here tonight. Luke Bishop still leading this race as Gavin holding off of P2 right now still. So Gavin trying everything. Brandon Geiswhite, Braden Burnett still there. It's just pretty much spread out. 5 to go here tonight for your 40 lap A main. Luke Bishop still up front. Luke Bishop looking pretty good. 3 laps to go, coming out of 4. Caution will shake everything's up. Maybe Luke Bishop doesn't want to see that, but a caution will shake everything up as we're 2 to go. Double sticks waving in there. Brandon Geiswhite has caught up to second place as well. Does Geiswhite have anything left in the tank for your second place runner, Gavin? Geiswhite trying to make some moves late in the race. White flag waving for Luke Bishop. Luke Bishop on the top and running the top of 3 and 4. Here is your winner here tonight. Luke Bishop wins the 40 lap A main here tonight and also free entry into tomorrow's show. Luke Bishop, Gavin, Brandon Geiswhite, Braden Burnett, top 3.
Alright, top 3 this front stretch.
So what a race that was. Let's bring up your results here. Luke Bishop will take up first, Gavin second, Brandon Geiswhite third, Braden Burnett fourth, Tyler Bowman fifth, Kyle Hardy sixth, Mike Farmer seventh, Braden eighth, Tyler ninth, and Robert 10th. What a race that was, as I am going to get our drivers in.
Yes, top 3 sports broadcast.
Hey, Gavin, if you can, talk with Sean. He'll tell you how to get your push to talk to work, or Brandon. Somebody will help you with it, just to try to get it working for the broadcast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so give me a quick second as I get this ready. I'm going to hide that. Let's get on board with Brandon Geiswhite here. So right now, we're going to go back 10 laps, of course, like we always do. And of course, I did freak out once, so it might do that. So we're going to let that do that too. All right, so let's bring up Brandon Geiswhite, Gas Monkey, your third place finisher here tonight. Hey, Brandon, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey man, pretty dominant in that feature here tonight. Take us back, how you felt, and what you could have possibly done different to maybe get a win here tonight.
Car felt real loose. I was just trying to stay up there with them. Should have made a couple adjustments, but before the track started wearing off pretty good, setup felt good. So I mean, nor here or there. It's a learning lesson.
Well, Brandon, I tell you what, you definitely did look good out there. I thought you definitely had a nice little run on Gavin there for seconds. Uh, Not too sure if you were just having some little bit of issues there at the end. You think you could have possibly pushed it a little bit harder than you think with your tires and everything with the track state?
Oh yeah, I still had 85% right rear tire. I felt like I felt like my tires went away towards halfway mark. Um, I didn't know what all. I didn't know if the tires were gone or not, so I didn't push it as hard. But I could have pushed it way harder.
Well, Brandon, all I can say is a nice run for a third place. Right now, you are sitting second in points with Luke Bishop not joining back in ODS. So Luke is pretty much out of points race. So you and Bowman are battling for that second position, but that's definitely going to double your points here tonight. So congrats to you on the third place finisher here tonight. Is there anybody in the car you'd like to thank before taking off?
W Energy, XL Sim Sports, Mr. Do It All, um, Precision Paints, Beatbox, and you for putting on the stream, and they're all my supporters.
All right, Brandon. Well, thank you for coming in, and hopefully I'll talk to you again on Sunday or talk to you on Friday, maybe. So I wish you the best of luck in the Pro Late Models on Friday.
Hopefully on Friday. Uh, I know me and Devin are it's getting down to the nitty gritty, and I gotta step up my A game
Oh,
for
yeah,
Friday.
definitely. Well, Brandon, like I said, congrats to you on a third place finish. I'm going to send you back down, so congrats to you, and we'll talk later tonight.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Brandon Geiswait, your third place finisher here tonight. So let's want to hop on this part because this is where I start to come in. Gavin, you got a copy, buddy.
I do.
All right, so we got to figure it out. Awesome. Gavin, take us back during A main. At first, I thought you and Luke were gonna have a shot at a. At first, I thought you had a shot at the winning here tonight. Take us back how you felt and how their car felt here tonight.
Oh, the car felt good, man. I thought I had a pretty good shot too. Just kind of try to stay easy on the start there. They were moving on top, and I wasn't able to really find the line there yet. So I just trying to stick the middle and stick the middle or bottom. And that middle line finally came in, so I was able to get up under his bumper. And middle line just kind of went away, and he was just too good on the top for me. It was a good race though.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you and Luke were going at it pretty hard in a heat race, and definitely an A main again. So, hey, first time here. Congrats to you. Is there anybody on the card you like to thank before taking off?
I like the 51 Designs, KRE Motorsports, uh, Fox Shocks, and that's it. Appreciate for you guys putting the race on.
Absolutely, Gavin. And before you take off, I've been trying. I'm not good with last names. So, how do you say your last name for us?
It's Gravit.
Gravit.
Yep.
All right. I probably won't remember that. But
Nah, it's
Gavin,
all good, man.
man, congrats on the second place run, and hopefully we see you again next week.
Yep, for sure. Thanks, man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Gavin, your second place runner here tonight. Let's bring in your winner, Luke Bishop. Luke, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Man, the 22 machine was on a rail here tonight. Take us back how you felt and how the car felt here tonight.
And to be honest, I just started up my own thing. I guess it's probably been a week and a half now. Mainly building pros and supers, but I thought I'd hop in here and give her a whirl. Not in the points obviously because I haven't ran but one race and I won. So, I think it was lap 10 or 11 we got that caution, and from there I knew I was either gonna have to. I either was gonna be really good or really bad. I feel like Braden was sleeping, but Gavin actually got a really, really good restart. And I thought he was gonna have a shot, and then once I got it hooked up on the top in the groove, I not bragging or nothing, but it was gone.
Now, I do want to know, were you running a 358 tonight against the big blocks as well?
No, I was actually in a big block.
You were in a big block. Okay, that surprises me because a lot of guys that were right behind you were running big blocks and they couldn't figure out that line. But man, tell you what, you had that top cooking, and well, you just pretty much won yourself a free entry in for the Sportsman Showdown tomorrow. So congrats to you, and hopefully you can put on a good show tomorrow for the guys as well. Before you take off, is there anybody in the car you'd like to thank?
Yeah, man, I like to thank myself, man. I just threw this thing together with 2 minutes left in the warm up, went out there and ran some laps and set fast time on a feature set. So qualifying, we were very bad off, and I got into Gavin a couple times in the heat. Just really nothing for him in qual. Feature, I knew I was gonna have to do something, get up on the wheel, and we sure did that there. I'd like to thank all my boys over at LBR Performance. We definitely got something cooking, and the iRacing world is about to be shocked.
Oh, definitely, Luke. Well, like I said, congrats to you. I'll have your thing in here pretty quick. I'll have you signed up and ready to rock and roll tomorrow. Just don't forget tomorrow at 8 o'clock. We'll be ready to go. So just make sure you're in time. So, like I said, congrats to you on a win here tonight. So hopefully we see you again on next Tuesday or maybe Friday or Sunday.
Yeah, is tomorrow fixed or open?
It is a fixed 358, just taking 5% of its power away. It's pretty much like a rush mod or crate modified.
All right, sounds good. I got the Hell Tour race. I'm actually sitting second, points behind Joey Lingeron. So if I can't make the Hell Tour, I guess I'll come run with you boys. I'd like to run the other one since I'm so far up in the points,
Well,
but
well, hey, I
this
tell
is a
you
good
what.
money shot. So
I'll tell you what. If you make it into the show in Hell's Tour and you want to give up your spot, just message one of us. It will find somebody. Or if you know somebody that wants a spot, just let us know. We'll give them your spot if that's how it works. Unless you want it that bad. But man, like I said, congrats. I'm gonna let you go off now. So hopefully we talk to you again tomorrow or Friday or Sunday.
yep, pretty sure I'll be back in tomorrow. Uh, if you would you send me an entries list for tomorrow's night?
Yeah, I'm gonna add you to it. I'm gonna give you the role and everything. So
All right, thank y'all very much for putting these on. I'll be
any
back next season to run the whole series.
anytime, Luke. Well, like I said, congrats to you. So have a good night, buddy.
Thanks, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will round up the race here tonight. Luke Bishop will round up your top three. So congrats to your winners here tonight, Luke Bishop, Gavin, and Brandon Geiswhite Gas Monkey. That will round up here tonight. I am gonna call it a night. Don't forget tomorrow at 8 o'clock. It'll be live on YouTube. So if you guys are interested in watching, make sure you tune in. Like I said, $350 in the pot for tomorrow's race. But thank you guys for coming in. Don't forget to check out W Energy Drink as a sponsor ODS. Use code ODS all caps for 10%, 30% off. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night.